thought it would be. Okay, here we go. Okay, not just one, but 2 box sets. We're definitely kicking summer off with a lot of reading. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but manga haul days are good days in this household, and we have a lot of manga to go through in today's video, so I'm a happy camper. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is BoogieSnacks. You can go ahead and call me Boogie, and welcome to today's manga haul. I have been waiting to make this video. I've had this stuff just sitting at my house, just ready to make a video, and today's the day I'm finally getting a chance to share it with you guys. But before we go ahead and jump on into today's video, I want to ask you at home, what have been some manga you have been reading or hauling recently, or want to haul recently? Let me know those titles down below in the comment section. I can't wait to see what you guys have been reading or picking up. If you like anime, manga, or just like the vibes here in general, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button down below. I have a lot of fun videos planned for the rest of the year that I can't wait to show you. Okay, and with that being said, I'm so excited. I hope you're excited. These have just been chilling at home. I'm so happy I can finally share them with you in today's video. Let's kick this video off, okay? I'll see you in just a second. Before we go any further, I want to celebrate me finally completing all of Dorohedoro in its entirety. I finally have collected all of them. What we're actually going to do is we're going to give away the final volume. I have a spare copy of the final volume of Dorohedoro, volume 23. So if you want to stick around later on in the video, I'll let you know how you can win this. Let me know if this is the same in your area, if you have a Barnes & Noble near you, but the manga section at my local Barnes & Noble has been exploding. They are not only fully in stock, or the stock that they have is absolutely ridiculous, they've expanded the size of the manga section, which is just wonderful to see, and I think it's a sign of the times. I think a lot of us are buying more physical manga. At least it's reflective in the physical retail stores that are really just killing it in sales as of right now. Those of you that don't know, I was actually gifted volume 1 of One Punch Man, and that got me wanting to read the entire series and collect the entire series physically. So while I was at Barnes & Noble, I saw volume 2 and 4, and I asked the front desk, I was like, do you have volume 3 in the back? And it just so happened to be that day they actually had a shipment of volume 3 and a couple other volumes regarding One Punch Man, and they just didn't make it onto the shelves that day. So I just had to wait at the front desk for a while, but lo and behold, they had volume 3. So I was fortunate enough to pick up volume 2, volume 3, and volume 4. Hopefully, yeah, that's volume 4 right there. I am so excited about this. I don't think I need to convince anyone that One Punch Man is not only a fantastic series, but the art is so good in the manga. I just had to pick this up physically. I was reading it digitally, but it was just so good. I knew that once I was gifted the first volume, that door sort of opened. There was no going back at that point. So here we are. I'm now collecting a One Punch Man. You know what? I couldn't be happier about it. So hear me out. One Punch Man is one of those series where, is it super thought-provoking? Is it the most philosophically deep series? No, but a series doesn't have to be that way to be highly enjoyable. I would describe One Punch Man as pure action comedy fun. We have very memorable characters, good character development, and to be honest, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this, the art is some of the best art I've seen in manga, period. I have a sneaky suspicion a lot of us are familiar with One Punch Man. Maybe you have a figure, maybe you've seen at least the art on Twitter or on social media, maybe you've watched the anime, maybe you've read the manga, maybe it's all of the above. I have a feeling a lot of us are familiar with One Punch Man, but if you aren't, please take this video as a sign, a gentle push, to check out the series, whether it be the anime or the manga, but I highly recommend the manga. Okay, so that was volumes 2 through 4 for One Punch Man, and while I was at Barnes & Noble, I also picked up Laid Back Camp volume 2 and 3. Oh, Yen Press and your cozy vibes. I've talked about this series quite often on my channel. If you're looking for a very cozy, wholesome read that actually teaches you quite a lot about the Japanese camping and mountain scene, look no further than Laid Back Camp. So the thing about Laid Back Camp is I have a video where I go in depth on Laid Back Camp and how cozy it is, and I'm gonna link that video up above in the right hand corner, and I'll also put it down below in the description, so check that video out whenever you have the time. But one thing I've never mentioned in any one of my videos is the matte finish. Hopefully that's the right word to describe this, but it feels like a matte finish almost for the covers themselves, and it just makes this feel so quality. I don't know if that's intentional from Yen Press. I don't know if the matte finish actually implies more expensive to make, but to me personally, like the page thickness and the art in here and how it has a matte finish on the covers themselves, it just is a very enjoyable experience to read physically. So like I mentioned before, we're not gonna go too in depth on Laid Back Camp, but I have a feeling a lot of us are already familiar with this series, and let me know your thoughts and opinions on Laid Back Camp or Yuru Cramp down below in the comment section, okay? Okay, we're gonna pick up the pace here, and if you've been following me on Twitter, I actually highly recommend that you do so. It's by far my most active social media platform that I'm on, but you would have already known that I had to crack this one open even before the haul. We're talking about Mob Psycho 100. Okay, so I had already watched some of the anime for Mob Psycho, so I knew what I was getting into, but the manga is so well done. Now, I have heard some people don't really like the art style in Mob Psycho, and it is unique, I'll give you guys that, but I personally had no problems with it. In fact, I actually liked it. It's one of those mangas where you find yourself, or animes that you just find yourself laughing out loud with, or at least I did, and that doesn't happen every day. So here's the thing about Mob Psycho. It's not a new series, but it's really refreshing, especially for those of us who have just never given the manga a chance for Mob Psycho 100, or maybe you're just now getting into the manga community. This is like you're starting to watch your hauls, or you're starting to collect manga and you're joining the online community, and you've just never heard of Mob Psycho 100. Let this video also be a push to at least check out the anime for Mob Psycho 100, and if you do want to start collecting this physically, do yourself a favor. I would pick up volumes 1, 2, and maybe even 3 if you can afford it at once, because I ran into the wall where I wanted to read more, but I only picked up volume 1 on a whim. So do yourself a favor, do what I didn't, okay? And pick up at least 2 volumes of this, because you're probably gonna wanna read more, and if you can, maybe get them on sale. You know what's so funny is I'm always talking about Laid Back Camp and Days on Fez. They're just so closely related in my mind. For a second, let's talk about Days on Fez, the final volume. So this is a 5-volume and done series. So that marks yet another complete series in my collection. But like I mentioned before, Days on Fez, I always closely relate it to Laid Back Camp because there are some overlapping elements. It's a slice of life. There are some camping scenes. There are some cute cafe scenes, so on and so forth. But this one, its focus necessarily isn't really on camping, but it has to do with the Japanese music scene and festival scene. Like me, someone that likes to go to concerts, you like to go to festivals, you're interested in the Japanese music scene, and you also like cute, cozy camping scenes, cafe scenes, slice of life series. Yeah, look no further than Days on Fez. It's not as popular as I wish that it would be, but it's a really well done series, and I hope you enjoy it. That's Days on Fez Volume 5, and I also picked up Volume 5 of One Punch Man, okay? We just talked about this, so let's quickly move on. Why does nostalgia hit so hard sometimes? I have very fond memories of watching this anime, of the manga I'm about to show you right now, with my younger brother when he was a toddler. And for those of you that don't know, I do have a younger brother, and there's quite an age difference between us. And I remember taking care of him when he was very, 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 very young, and watching this anime of the manga I'm gonna show you right now. And I just don't know why nostalgia hits so hard, but after hanging out with him a couple weeks back, I made the decision, you know what? Those memories are special, and because of that, I am going to pick up the manga for this. Hopefully one day, not only I will read all of the manga for this series, but hopefully he will watch it or read it as well. Who knows, only time will tell. But I did pick up Volume 1 of Inuyasha, which is right here. These are the Viz Big editions, so it is a 3-in-1, so these are definitely a chonky boy. I see this in a lot of collections, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that this series was as popular as it was still to this day, and it could be because of these 3-in-1s, these Viz Bigs that are just absolutely magnificent. I think this is a great size for a manga and for a Viz Big. This is such an iconic series, right? I mean, come on, what's more iconic than Sit Boy? Sit Boy. Now there are 2 things I want to note about this series before we go any further, okay? Rumiko Takahashi is the mangaka, and if you're new to the channel, you should know that I'm a huge fan of her work, and I highly recommend Googling Rumiko Takahashi and checking out some of her other works as well. Another thing to note is that these Viz Bigs are expensive, so if you are looking to collect the Viz Bigs, try to get them on sale, if at all possible. Okay, moving right along, I actually have another Volume 5. It's actually kind of odd how many Volume 5s I have in today's haul, okay? It's kind of a weird coincidence. But I actually picked up Volume 5 of Hell's Paradise. Now, I have seen a lot of you either been reading or collecting this series as of late, and I think there's this hype and this buzz now starting to begin of Hell's Paradise for the anime that's being scheduled to come out. We'll start it very, very, very soon, and I'll probably read all of it before the anime does come out. And one thing to note is that there aren't that many volumes, so if you do want to collect Hell's Paradise, it's not that big of a commitment. I think it's under 15 volumes. It might be 13 volumes in complete completion? Someone let me know down below in the comment section, but it's not that many volumes to collect. So if you're looking for something to dive into that's not that big of a series, like under 20, under 15, somewhere around there, go ahead and check out Hell's Paradise. Okay, so now's the part of the video where I've been waiting for. Yes, we're gonna talk about the box sets, but before I dive into that, I do wanna mention one thing. In today's haul, not only did we pick up a bunch of single volumes of manga, there's also 2 box sets, and for those of you that are new to the community, box sets can get rather expensive. So over the course of the pandemic, I didn't pick up any box sets, but in my mind, I was purchasing box sets by putting stuff aside, by putting some funds aside, so now that when things are on sale, or just even in stock, I can jump on some of these deals, okay? So that's how I was able to purchase 2 box sets for 1 haul. I had already allocated a budget specifically for box sets so that when I'm making big purchases like this, it's not really affecting me all that much. Let's get into the box sets themselves. First up is Akira. Oh my God, I'm so happy I own this one finally. This has been by far one of the most recommended box sets that I pick up, the 35th anniversary box set for Akira, since basically the start of my channel. I'll be honest with you, it's been available before. Now, what started to spark the interest in picking up Akira all of a sudden was actually Dorohedoro and me falling in love with that whole dystopian sort of sci-fi genre of manga. So now that I've completed my collection for Dorohedoro and reading Dorohedoro, I was looking for more dystopian sci-fi series, and of course Akira was gonna make its way to the top of that list. Now fast forward a couple weeks into the future, I ordered it and I actually unboxed this on stream. And if you aren't aware, I do stream on Twitch these days, kind of a lot, so if you wanna come by, say hi, I would love an opportunity to meet you. You go ahead, check me out, of course, links to all of that will be down below. You may have watched the anime, and one thing to note, when the anime for Akira came out, it was huge. I think it may have been, someone can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but it may have been like the biggest budget anime film of its time. So when it came out, it was huge, and it put a lot of spotlight on Akira and just manga in general. So by all accounts, Akira is a definitive classic, and if you are a manga collector such as myself, eventually, if you're into the dystopian sort of genre, sci-fi seinen genre, mystery, you're gonna wanna collect Akira, and this 35th anniversary box set is the route you're probably going to want to go. This is the first box that I've ever had that opens like that. Look how cool it opens. The satisfaction is immense right now. What's in the box set? We get all 6 of the volumes hardcover, very, very well done. And we also get an art book, and there's also a patch. I think there's a patch in here. Yeah, there's a patch that comes in here. I don't want to take it out because it's nice taped to the side here. I don't want to take it out. I'm not really going to use it, but as a collector's item, I love to have it. Also, like I mentioned, the art book in here. So there's quite a lot of content within this box, okay? But it is rather expensive, especially for what it is, especially for it being an older series, but it is a 35th anniversary collector's edition. And there's a lot of goodies in here, and you get a hardcover art book. So in my eyes, it was worth the purchase, especially for my manga collecting goals and my personal manga collection. So it was something that I knew I was gonna pick up eventually, and I'm happy to finally own it. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on the Akira box set and on Akira in general down below in the comments. And let's quickly move on to the final box set of the video. Wow, there it is. This is so cool, man. I'm so happy. I've been playing Dragon Quest 11 on the Switch, okay? I've been playing it in my new setup. I've been reorganizing my house a lot. I have a new setup in the living room, and I've been playing it. I have a new OLED Switch, and I've been playing Dragon Quest 11 on it, and it has been an absolutely amazing ride. And I kept saying the name Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama, Akira Toriyama, Akira Toriyama. I absolutely loved the art in Dragon Quest, but I knew it looked so familiar. It was very familiar, and lo and behold, Akira Toriyama is the same artist from Dragon Quest to Dragon Ball, and I had just now picked up, it's out of order, I know, but I'll get the first one eventually, Dragon Ball Z, the box set. Yo, I finally have this, dude. I finally got this. Now, we're gonna open this up right now, but I know a lot of people are gonna be like, Boogie, where's the first Dragon Ball box set? The reason why I got Dragon Ball Z before Dragon Ball was that this was basically $70 off, so I went with the deal on this one. So I opted to save $70 and go with the Dragon Ball Z box set first, and then I have a lot of other things I could be reading, and I'm gonna wait for a deal to get the Dragon Ball box set, and I'm just gonna binge read all of it at once. Okay, so for those of us asking, where's the Dragon Ball box set? Don't worry, I'm looking for a deal. And in fact, if any of you spot a deal for the first Dragon Ball box set, let me know. Okay, you can DM me over on Twitter. Yes, dude. Oh man, this is such a good haul for me. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys get the first look. All right, I haven't even seen inside of this. We literally just opened this on camera. We just unwrapped it from the plastic. So let's just see what's inside right now, all right? Here's the Velcro. Pretty cool. Here we go. I love new Velcro sound. We got some art up top, which I'll be showing you in just a moment. And there they are. Yo! So in the box set itself, we have 26 volumes of Dragon Ball Z. We have a little pamphlet and a poster. So pretty much identical to the One Piece box sets. Okay, it has a little pamphlet and it has a double-sided poster. I am over the moon and so grateful I was able to get this for such a good deal. Now, of course, I need to wait for the initial Dragon Ball box set before I could even dive into Dragon Ball Z. That is a given, but I have seen a lot of the anime for this franchise, and you know what? I think it's time, and I think the manga is going to be a lot more enjoyable experience and shorter experience than the anime, at least for myself. It's been such a good manga haul. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Have you read the manga? Have you watched the anime? Was this your childhood anime? I have a feeling it's going to be for a lot of us down below, but it was never mine. So for me as an adult, it's really interesting to get into the Dragon Ball franchise. So let me know what I should expect down below, especially regarding the manga. Who's your favorite character? So on and so forth. But yeah, let's get some Dragon Ball hype and Akira hype down below in the comment section. I can't wait to see what you guys have to say. Okay, you've guessed it. It's time to jump into the giveaway for the final volume of Dorohedoro. To enter in the giveaway, all you have to do is the following. First, make sure you've liked the video down below and that you are subscribed to the channel. Next, make sure that you're following me over on Twitter because I will have you DM me over on Twitter to figure out the details where I'm shipping this volume out to. And last but not least, make sure you've answered the question of the day and make sure you include "I would like to enter the giveaway" down below. Now, I'm currently reading Dorohedoro right now, and it's by far a brilliant read. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, so you know I had to spread the love a little bit when I got my hands on the extra final copy. So I'm looking forward to meeting the winner and seeing how this all plays out, and make sure that you DM me over on Twitter after I respond to the YouTube comment at the end of the month. Good luck, everyone. Good luck to everyone that is entering down below in the comment section, and I can't wait to ship this out to you, and of course a little note will be included as well. Now, before I let you guys go, I would like to invite you to our Discord community. Discord community has been rapidly growing and has become home to a lot of new people. You can join the Discord by going to discord.gg/BoogieSnacks, so of course links for all of that will be down below in the description box. I am also streaming on Twitch a lot these days, so if you'd like to come hang out, I'd love to get a chance to meet you. Of course, links will always be down below, or you can go to twitch.tv/BoogieSnacksTV. I have a lot of reading to get to this summer, so I am going to get started on editing this video. Hopefully it's out on time, and I will see you in the next video, okay? Have a good night. Bye!